Hello, dill pickle lovers. I have a quick, delicious holiday recipe for you to try. Welcome to the Silly Kitchen. I love pickles. I love dill. Those are flavors that I crave more than I care to admit. No, I'll admit it. I crave them all the time. And what better way than to introduce and include them in the holiday season? We are making dill pickle snack mix. Okay, so you can call this nuts and bolts, snack mix, bits and bites. There's a million names for them. But the key thing is that we're gonna make it taste like dill pickle in every bite. I'm gonna write down the quantities and measurements, but really you don't need to measure with this stuff. What I am using is Cheerios, Shreddies, Goldfish, whatever kind of nut you want. These were on sale. It's mixed nuts. I love them all, so we're gonna use some of that. And some pretzels. You can use pretzel squares, sticks, the curly ones, whatever works. And then when it comes to flavoring, we need butter, we need pickle juice, we need dry dill and some garlic powder. We're gonna put that all together after we melt the butter and get all of these ingredients together. Then I'll tell you what else to do. All right, I've got my melted butter. Just did it in the microwave, made sure that it didn't burn. You just gotta let it sit after it warms up a little bit. You can also do this on the stovetop and slowly bring your butter to a melt. So what I'm gonna do is add my pickle juice, my garlic powder. Now, I'm not gonna measure how much dill, but it's a lot because I love dill and I want that dill flavor to be very pungent in this. In a good way. Is pungent a negative word? I don't think so. Dilly, pungent, delicious. Now I am using salted butter, but I am gonna add a little bit more salt in here as well. And of course that melted butter. And we're just gonna give it a really good mix with the tiniest little whisker in the world. Whisker? Whisk. I'm the whisker because I'm doing it. All right, that's looking fantastic. Now, before your butter hardens again, let's get a glove on because I like mixing this with my hands. I find it goes way better. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Okay, I like to start mixing it as I pour that on just so that I can try to get a good coating on all the different ingredients. And let's not leave any of that behind. Part of the reason I like using gloves is because I can just get that all out with my hand. Woo-hoo-hoo. You really have to give it a good mix because if you don't, you're gonna have some pieces that have nothing on them. And we don't want that. We want all that dill flavor. Now, we are not quite done yet. This needs to go into the oven. So I'm gonna get it on my baking sheet, spread it all out. Boom, 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 and again, don't leave any flavor behind. Woo-hoo. All right, we're gonna spread it out nice and evenly. Try not to crowd the pan too much. This makes enough for 2 full sheet pans. So you can see my bowl over here still nice and full. The next step that we have to do is get this in the oven. We are baking it low at 250 degrees. About an hour or so because we want to dry this up. We don't want a wet mix. We want to dry it all out. So every 15 minutes or so, you do need to give it a little toss and turn. And if an hour isn't enough, leave it in for another 10-15 minutes. It will get there. Just keep an eye on it. Out of the oven it comes and it is ready to go when you know you can try a piece. And it's back to being crunchy. And all of that moisture has cooked out and dried out. Make sure you let it cool before storing it, and you want to store it in an airtight closed container. It will last probably well, in my household a day, but probably you could hang on to it for about 2 weeks. I like getting these little containers that are, sealable, and then you can take them to a potluck or a party or give them as gifts. I think edible gifts around the holiday season are a lovely idea. For my dill pickle lovers, I hope you try this. Thank you for watching another episode of The Silly Kitchen, and I will see you next time.